Welcome to the first ever version of the BBWL playoffs on the recap. First series, Sharks versus the Bandits. Sharks dialed up here, ready to compete. Disappointed after hearing Jason Perkins' predictions previews. They were swept by the Bandits during the regular season, so they'd have to bring their A game. Justin Brooks was on the hill for the Bandits, and he was dialed in early. Going to get Samard to pop out. Going to strike out Chaldros, and then same result for Morin. Catching him sleeping. Bandits 0-0 game after the top of the first. Samard struggled in the series against the Bandits due to that right there. All right, walked 18 batters against the Bandits the first time around, but this time he was dialed in, working the riser there to Ruffin in, and then to Justin Brooks. Same result, going to get here with the strikeout. 0-0 after one. Top two, Justin Brooks dialed in with some filthy rising sliders. None of the Sharks hitters could touch the slider here. He retires the side, 1-2-3, striking out each batter that he faces. Samard refusing to make it easy for the Bandits. Going to get the 4-3 here on Ruffin. And Brooks looking outside corner. Fastball. And then Brooks just missing on the inside fastball. Going to fly out to Chaldros. 0-0 after two. Nothing changes here in the top of the third. Brooks still dialed in. Going to get Morin to fly out. And to strike out Santiago once again on the floating riser. And then Samard would hit one down the line. The Sharks think it's fair, but the Bandits obviously think this one went foul. So we have some controversy. Keep in mind, we're at the top of the third here. This is a huge moment for both teams. It looks fair off the bat, but as you can see, the ball fades off into the right side. Instant replay would even come into play here. Both teams awarded one instant replay in the playoffs. When it's all said and done, this one's going to come back, and they're going to replay the at-bat. Samard ends up hitting a soft ground ball, but Brooks can't handle it. Now we have our first runner on base. But Brooks is going to foul out Chaldros, and he's going to survive the inning. Top of the third, 0-0. Bottom three, Samard got to hold the Bandits down one last time. Going to get Ruffin to foul out. However, Brooks is going to walk. Now we have a base runner. Big moment here. Samard managed to throw a strike on a 3-0 count, but then he does walk Brooks. So now we're looking at runner on first and third. Interesting play here. It ended up being ruled an out due to the controversy from the homer to even things out, and Samard would strike out Brooks. Top of the fourth, have to change pitchers. You can't throw 4 innings in a row. Brooks is going to strike out Morin. He's then going to get Santiago, and then finally Samard going to go down in strikes as well. So after the top of the fourth, we're still tied. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Brooks going to lead things off with a walk. One run away from taking this, but Chaldros gets dialed in here. Going to strike out Ruffin. Brooks just missing one, takes one deep to left field. We have 2 outs here. And Chaldros coming through. Fastball blown it by Brooks, and we go to the top of the fifth. Things getting interesting here. Herm gonna walk. Brooks gonna get more in a foul out in frustration. Neither team can score, but bang! Nick Santiago been doing it all year long. Regular season, had the walk-off homer against the league's best pitcher, Cam Brown, and here a 2-run shot going to give the Sharks a lead. A huge moment in BBWL history, but guess what? They're not done. Samard going to take the low fastball to deep center field. Huge hit here. Sharks go up 3-0. Keep in mind, this is the 5th inning. This has been a battle all day long. Sharks obviously jacked up, and rightfully so. Roughening going to come into the game. I'm going to get Chaldros to foul out. This is where things get kind of unique because the rule states you can't throw 2 games in a row. However, extra innings take it to the 5th. This is going to reset the pitching for the Bandits strategically as they attempt to survive the series and make a comeback. However, Chaldros was dialed in without question. The Sharks pitching struggled just about the entire season, but in Game 1, no doubt their strength. No runs for the Bandits. They're going to go down in the opening game of the series. Sharks take the series lead 1-0. Game 2, Brooks back out there for the Bandits. Going to walk Samard on 4 straight pitches. Not a great start here because Chaldros has left the building. Huge 2-run shot here in the top of the 1st of Game 2. Bandits hanging on for dear life. They lose this one. Their season is over. Brooks going to get Morin and Santiago to strike out, and then Samard would keep the inning alive with this single. Brooks would finally get out of the inning. Sharp slider going to get Chaldros looking. 2-0 game. Sharks going to send Matty Morin to the hill. He's essentially been the Sharks' ace all year long, and he's going to show you just why here in the 1st inning. Going to retire the side here with this 4-3. Brooks going to try to keep things close, but the Sharks' bats have been strong all season long. This one's going to hook the foul pole for a solo shot. Matty Morin, one of the top home run hitters in the league, and he showed just why there. Santiago does ground out. Brooks going to walk Samard and really work to try to battle through the inning. Going to get Chaldros to foul out. The Bandits would try to survive, but Matty Morin going to take this one off the ground over the right field fence for a homer. Brooks struggles would continue. He would finally get out of the inning here, striking out Samard. But the damage was done. 3 more runs. Sharks will go up 5-0. Matt Morin back on the hill. He's going to walk Brooks here. Gets Ruffin in a strikeout, but he does run into a little bit of trouble after this strikeout. So 2 outs, 1 on. He's going to walk Brooks again. So we have 2 on, 1st and 2nd. Unique play here. Hard ground ball. This one pulls Morin off the pitcher's zone, so the bases are loaded. He's going to walk Brooks. A run's going to score, making it 5-1. So the Bandits have a chance, but Morin gets Brooks to chase the fastball out of the zone. 5-1 at this point. Justin Brooks now on the mound to throw his last inning of the game. Sharks haven't scored on him yet, so the Bandits trying to hang on. Strikes out Morin, strikes out Santiago, and then he will also get Samard to foul out. 5-1 game, and the Bandits down to their last chance. Ruffin gonna rip a double. Bandits trying to stage a comeback, but Morin is straight dealing. Nasty slider. He would allow another base runner, but in the end, the Sharks pitching was just too much for the Bandits here today. They seek their revenge after being swept during the regular season. The Sharks going to win the one that matters most. They take the series 2-0 on a sweep, and they move on to the Eastern Division Championships. Thanks for joining us once again on The Recap.